The cyclonic circulation over Bihar now lies over South Bihar and neighbourhood extending up to 1.5 km above mean sea level with a trough aloft roughly along land. 88° E to the north of 22° N at 3.1 km above mean sea level. The Jagannath Temple Managing Committee on Friday decided to recommend the Odisha government for reopening of the Ratna Bhandar during next Rath Yatra in 2024 for its structural inspection. Speaking to reporters after attending the meeting of the Managing Committee, Puri Collector Samarth Verma said the ASI had written twice to the Sri Jagannath Temple Administration, SJTA, for inspection of the Ratna Bhandar and sought support for this purpose. A fraudulent certificate ring has just been exposed in Khurda. The police have arrested one person in relation to this incident. Tapan Kumar Prasti has been named as the accused in this case. He once taught political science at a college in Kapdar, reports stated. Following a complaint against the professor from a plus 2 student from Dadamachagadia, the fraudulent certificate ring in Khurda was busted. The Economic Offences Wing, Bhubaneswar has arrested another 2 persons, Samresh Ranjan Das and Hemanta Panda, in connection with a bank fraud case worth 8 crore. The case in this matter was registered by the EOW on 3 April 2023 and the accused have been booked under sections 409/420/467/468 471/120B of the IPC and section 66C of IT Act. The North-East District Police on Sunday said that they have arrested 2 bulk suppliers of narcotic substances from Odisha, who used to supply in NCR. Their gang members were earlier arrested by the police, which led to their arrest. DCP, North-East, Joy Tirki said that the accused were identified as Dashrathiti Khara and Gopi Jala. The Odisha government has come up with a comprehensive roadmap to attain a remarkable 90% full immunization coverage against measles and rubella by the end of December. In a letter to all district collectors and municipal commissioners on Friday, Secretary, Health and Family Welfare Department Shalini Pandit said the country is committed to eradication of measles and rubella, MR, by December 2023. In this regard, the state has prepared a roadmap. One of its strategic objectives is to achieve at least 95% of MR1 and MR2 antigen vaccination in each district. It was a rare occasion when the Chief Minister of Odisha Naveen Patnaik and the Union Home Minister Amit Shah jointly inaugurated some projects in Odisha. While both the leaders were in their cordial best, as the CM of Odisha appreciated that the centre has constructively stood by Odisha, and on the other side the Union Minister heaped praises on the Chief Minister for his good steps at development and APT handling of the disaster management with a remarkable zero casualty in natural calamities. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Saturday inaugurated 4-laning of the Kamakhyangar-Duburi section of NH 53 here in the presence of Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik and Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. Shah also laid foundation stone for widening and strengthening another highway project from Motor to Banner via Ludugaon Road of Kalahandi district. Department of Health and Family Welfare, in collaboration with the Departments of Women and Child Development, School and Mass Education, Cent and SC Development, and Panchayati Raj and Drinking Water, are conducting the biannual mass deworming across the state in all schools and Anganwadi centers. In a bizarre incident, a girl was discovered hanging in the capital city of Odisha today. According to authorities, the girl was discovered hanged in room 205 of a bar lodging facility on the Katakpuri road nearby Lakshmisagar Square. According to other sources, the dead has been identified as Shubhlakshmi Sahu of Kuabag Sahi in the Bhadrak district. A Bhubaneswar-based private firm Sanjeet Granites and Exporters and its concerned officers have been booked by the Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI, for cheating Bank of Baroda to tune of 323 rupees and 7 paise lakh. A senior CBI official said that they received a written complaint at their Bhubaneswar office from Bank of Baroda. Rajasthan, once known for drought, is not that dry now. The desert state has now joined the select few states where it is raining more than normal. Within a month of monsoon, almost every area of Rajasthan has become waterlogged. According to the list of business for Tuesday, 8th August, Gogoi will move the no-confidence motion, which says that this House expresses its want of confidence in the Council of Ministers. According to Parliament sources, the discussion on the no-confidence motion is expected to begin once it is moved on 8th August and is likely to continue throughout the next 2 days, i.e., 9th August and 10. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is likely to reply to the discussion on the motion on August 10. The agenda of business for August 9th and 10th, however, is yet to be announced officially. A murder case has been registered against Ahmed Javed, the state coordinator of the Aam Aadmi Party in Haryana, in connection with the Noof violence. As per the FIR, Javed instigated the mob to kill Pradeep Kumar, a Bajrang Dal leader, during the violence on 31st July at Sohna. The government and the LG of Jammu and Kashmir celebrate the peace that has descended on the state, now UT, after the abrogation of Article 370. I wish to quote former US President John F. Kennedy, who warned against the peace of the grave and the silence of the slave, Chidambaram wrote in a tweet attacking the government, referring to the 4th anniversary of the abrogation of Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir. A few days ago, the Nagpattinam police in Tamil Nadu conducted raids and seized 300 kilograms of ganja which was to be ferried to Sri Lanka in a country boat. The police arrested 6 people and the Tamil Nadu coastal police conducted searches at several godowns and other fishing hamlets near the port town of Nagpattinam to unearth further stocks. The ganja, according to the peddlers, was procured from the Andhra Pradesh and Odisha border, which was to be sent to Sri Lanka. The redevelopment works of these stations were launched under the centre's Amrit Bharat Station scheme, which is aimed at redeveloping 1,309 stations. Official sources said, our government has given priority to the expansion of railways in the northeast. Soon all state capitals of northeast will be connected by rail network, PM Modi said in his address on the occasion. Commissioning of new lines has gone up by 3 times in the northeast. A second railway station in Nagaland is coming up after 100 years, while doubling, gauge conversion and electrification is also being done there, the Prime Minister added. Alert troops of the army foiled an infiltration bid on the line of control, LOC, in J and KS Kupwara district on Sunday, during which one intruder was killed. Official sources said that after receiving inputs about an infiltration bid being made on the LOC in Tangadhar sector by at least 2 infiltrators, the army launched an operation. One militant was killed in the initial exchange of gunfire, while the other, hiding in the bushes, is firing intermittently. The army said that based on accurate intelligence, a joint operation of Rashtriya Rifles of the Indian Army and Jammu and Kashmir Police was launched on Saturday. The army said after initial contact, troops moved to the area and pinned down terrorists, assessed to be up to 2 to 3. Additional troops of Rashtriya Rifles were mobilized as terrain is undulating and forested, said the officials. Special forces were brought in by the Indian Air Force helicopter. Repeated attempts by terrorists to break the cordon have been thwarted by controlled fire throughout the night. The Raigad police FIR in the Nitin Chandrakant Desai suicide case has accused the Edelweiss Arc officials of intimidating the A's art director with threats of Section 138, check bouncing, EOW, NCLT and DRT, and attempting to grab his sprawling ND Art World PVT Limited studio in Khalapur. 6 people were killed and 4 others are missing after heavy rain pummeled Shulan city in China's Zilin province, local authorities said. Shulan was recording continuous rainy weather since Tuesday night. On Friday, the average daily precipitation had reached 111.7 mm. 9 reservoirs exceeding flood limits in the city had maintained proper discharge till Saturday afternoon, Xinhua news agency reported. At least 10 people have been injured in a 5.5 magnitude earthquake that struck the county of Pingyuan in Dezhou city of East China's Shandong province at around 2:30 am on Sunday. A total of 74 buildings in the epicenter collapsed, while the transportation, communication and power supply there were normal, said the Provincial Bureau of Emergency Response, adding that no leak was discovered at oil and gas pipelines, Xinhua news agency reported. The Consulate General of India in Chicago has said that it has made contact with the Hyderabad woman found starving on the streets of the US last week and has offered to fly her home. Sayyida Lulu Minhaj Zaidi, 37, who came to the US 2 years ago to pursue a master's degree, was found depressed and starving on the roads of Chicago last week. At least 8 people died after a boat carrying 46 people capsized in a tributary of Padma River in Bangladesh's Munshiganj district, local authorities said. The incident occurred around 8 p.m. on Saturday when the boat capsized following a collision with a sand-laden vessel in the river, about 30 kilometers away from capital Dhaka. About 90,000 people in 4 provinces of Sri Lanka have been affected by droughts, with Jaffna being the worst-hit district, the Disaster Management Centre, DMC, said on Sunday. The 4 affected areas are Sabaragmuva, Eastern, North-Western and Northern provinces, Xinhua news agency reported, quoting DMC as saying. After coming back from a goal down to hold reigning Asian Games champion Japan to a hard-fought draw, the Indian men's hockey team faces another tough opponent in Malaysia in a key match in the 16 League in the Asian Champions Trophy here on Sunday. World number 9 Prannoy has reached his second final in a BWF World Tour Super 500 event this year after he got past compatriot Priyanshu Rajawat 21-18, 21-12 in men's singles semi-final at the ongoing Australia Open 2023, here on Saturday. Prannoy, who won the Malaysia Masters, his maiden World Tour title in May, will be up against world number 24 China's Weng Hongyang for the Australia Open title on Sunday. Investors are awaiting the upcoming MPC meeting, where the RBI is expected to maintain its policy rates at 6.5%, says Vinod Nair, head of research at Georgette Financial Services. The week began on a positive note, with hopes of an end to the policy tightening era due to cooling inflation worldwide. However, negative news about the US rating downgrade, weak factory activity data from the Eurozone and China, and prolonged FII selling triggered by rising US bond yields caused widespread worries across the globe, he said. Actress Ileana Diaz has welcomed her first bundle of joy, a son, whom she has named Koa Phoenix Dolan, which means warrior or valiant. She revealed on social media that her son was born on August 1. The actress had announced her pregnancy back in April this year and had been flaunting her pregnant belly for some time after that. After that, she proceeded to reveal pictures of her new son. Star stand-up comic Zakir Khan is the first Indian content creator to perform at London's Royal Albert Hall. He revealed that his introduction to the Royal Albert Hall ensued through his listening sessions of Ghulam Ali and late legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar. He will be debuting at the Royal Albert Hall on 8 October 2023 with his show Zakir Khan Live.